right. Hello, everybody. I'm not sure yet if we are live. Hello, but it looks like it. Can you see us? Can you hear us, everybody? Hey, and thank you so much for joining everybody here. Let's see. I think we are. I think so. So I want to say hello and welcome to this wonderful guest today that we have, Melissa Bonny from Ad Infinitum today. Thank you so much for joining. How are you?
Hey, I'm good. Thank you for inviting me. How are you?
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Very good. Already a little bit in a Christmas mood since yesterday. You too, yes. We fit. I love that.
I tried my best. I don't have the I don't have the Christmas tree yet, but I have the lights. Yeah.
The lights. Oh yes, very good, very good for these darker times. I mean, especially up there in Denmark where you are. I mean, I guess it is quite dark-ish already. How is it? How is wintertime up there?
Yeah, it gets dark around 4 right now, I think, or maybe 4:30 in the afternoon. So yeah, I'm glad that we have plenty of Christmas lights everywhere in the town. So I love it. I love it. How is it for you?
Yeah. Well, I remember when I spent Christmas time up there in Sweden in the north. I mean, it really gets dark. It really does. So I really loved it that like in almost all the houses in the windows they have lights. Like these tiny lights. I don't know if it's in Denmark like this as well, but I love it so much. Do we?
Yeah, it's like this as well. So I love it. I love it.
I think we have a little bit of connection problems.
A little bit of delay.
I think we do, and I wonder why we do have delay. This is gonna be interesting. Let's see. Does it work now? Do you?
Yeah, I wanted to.
I think we do have a little delay.
I hear you, then I see you talk. It's so weird. Yeah,
it is very weird. I wonder how it is for people that hear and see us.
I see you, but oops. Yeah, we do.
Okay. So let's see if we can make it work, or maybe we have to connect again and I can do another stream. Let's see. So Melissa, can you hear me now?
To always so many surprises when you go live.
You never know what to expect. Yeah. That's true. I think everybody's making fun of us because we have both difficulties.
I think
Okay, I think we do have some serious problems.
But I see you talk not at the same time, so it's like, yeah. Okay.
Okay, I would say let's restart. No Zoom. Restart Zoom. Okay. I will. But then I will end the YouTube stream. No. Okay. So everybody, we have to reconnect. Like this, there is no conversation possible. So I would say I will start our Zoom again, and I will try to either hop on this stream again. I'm not sure if it's going to be possible. So everybody that is here and would like to join this conversation for a second try today, make sure to stick around on the YouTube channel. I will start a new stream or here again. I will see. So stick around, everybody. I will fix it. Or I hope so. And otherwise we will talk another day. I'm sure we can make it work. So guys, I will stop the stream now here. Bye. Okay, let's see. It works again. I think so. Okay. I will ask. We will wait patiently. Thank you. Are we okay? Are we back? This is now the big question. But it looks like it. Woo! Okay, everybody. One more try. Welcome to a new Eluveitie Sphere talk today, and I am so happy to welcome Melissa Bonny once again. I really hope it will work today. Hello, Melissa.
I'm happy.
Oh my God, I think we can talk without latency now. Is it true?
Yeah, we can. Yeah, totally.
Oh, okay, I am so happy. We are back. Oh my God, thank you everybody for sticking around. This is so lovely. Thank you all. So Melissa, wow, how are you now after all these crazy things that we went through together?
I'm actually okay. You know, the more I do live streams, the more I get used to that kind of stuff. So I'm like taking it easy, and there's sometimes nothing you can do against technology. And you?
Right. Hey, for me the same. I'm always like, I'm trying to relax because I mean, in the end, we can try to fix it. If it doesn't work, then what can you do? It's technology, but we are doing great. I mean, I guess you are also doing a lot of like Patreon streams and so on, and release shows online and so on. So we kind of are a little bit used to it by now.
And it's funny because you experience all the problems. So then when they come again, you can, fix them quicker.
Yes, exactly. You learn by doing, basically. Hey.
Exactly.
Yes. So I think half a year ago, I could have not handled this one. I would freak out. And now I'm here, we're here, and everybody's still here. Same. Thank you so much. Hey, Melissa. Oh my God. How are you doing after all this album release time? I mean, first of all, congratulations, of course. I mean, we met, of course, on your album release, but I want to know everything about it.
Oh my God, it was a ride. It was really, really cool. We started the promotion of the album on at the end of August with the first single release and pictures and everything, and it's been very, very pleasant because we worked super hard, and we've seen that the people really enjoyed the work and the result and the music and the videos, etc. So it just makes everything even more worth it when it's so warmly welcomed. And we had the pleasure to finally play on stage and to have this beautiful concert with you guys, with Illumishade Dust in mind, and on online shows. So yeah, it's funny because it's a new way of doing things. You do it in real life and also online, just in case, and also for the people who cannot travel or who are too far away, or
Yeah, definitely. This is so good. So you got kind of the best of both worlds. You could have a normal release show, let's say, and then an online show for everybody in the world.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And it was definitely two different experiences for, even for the people who joined both, because the show in Switzerland, it was, you have the energy, the exchange of energy between the stage, the crowd, back to the stage, back to the crowd, and it's very special. With the online show, we prepared something very special, very visual, with lights and beautiful venue, etc., and guests, so we could also offer something that you cannot always do live because it's more complicated to organize.
Yeah, definitely. How did the online release show go? I'm super curious to hear. How was it?
it was really cool because we pre-recorded it, so when it premiered we could be in the chat with the people, and then we had a little after party, VIP after party, where we were streaming a documentary of how we were organizing the whole thing, like the 2 days we spent in the venue, and people could watch this and still be in the chat with us, and it was a great experience. And you have the direct reaction of people from home, and you can also answer the questions, and it's nice.
Wow. Hey, sounds like a great experience, actually, like a full package that you get.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Super nice. And you had so many guests, actually, I saw.
Yeah. It was so cool that we could make it happen, because we were actually not sure, because of the whole pandemic and travels and very complicated. We were super happy to have Alea from Saltatio Mortis, Hans from Feuerschwanz. We had Linda from Eclipse, and we even had Madeleine from Elaine, who came all the way from Sweden. And this was we were like, oh, I hope it's gonna happen and there's no travel ban or anything.
Wow, and you guys made it work. Super. Wow. Wow, this sounds like a fun weekend, actually. Hi.
Yeah, it was definitely.
Yeah, wow. Where was it filmed?
It was filmed in Kunbach. It's so if Nick is watching this stream, Nick is our drummer, he will be proud of me if I say it's in what are you saying in English? Actually, it's not correct to say in Bavaria. You have to say in Franconia.
Oh,
because
okay.
People from Franconia, they are proud of their region, so you have to say in Franconia.
Oh wow, Franconia. Okay. So if you are watching, Nick, she's doing great. Melissa's doing great, really. All right. Hey, so cool. And so I just read, somebody said, I remember the technical difficulties during the meet and greet. So it's a thing with the technique.
Oh my God. I think when I think I master it all, there's always a new thing coming.
Always something. Hi, yeah. All these technique things, but that's the game we play. Yeah, definitely. Hey, so how was it like compared? I mean, now you have your second album out with Ad Infinitum. So how is it like the songwriting process compared from the first one to the second one?
I think you're frozen.
Oh.
You're frozen, Fabi.
Hello? Can you hear me? Okay. Is it oh, is it me or is it Melissa?
So
Melissa is gone. Okay.
You move.
Is it Melissa is frozen? Please make sure. I don't
think. Okay.
Really? To call again? Okay.
I think it's
okay. No. I don't know if we have to start it again. Okay. Guys, we will give it one more try. Thank you for sticking around. I don't know what's up today, but the ghosts don't mean it good with us today. I will stop the live stream again. We will come online here again. See you. Just
okay.
Copy. Stop. Yes. Okay. Actually, I think I am still live. So what we do is that Melissa will join again. And then we will try it once more. One more try. As we say in German, Alle gute Dinge sind drei. So let's see. Melissa, hello. Are you back with us?
God.
Hello? Yes. Okay. Okay.
Oh my God.
It is working. Hey, so like this it works. So always if somebody will freeze, we just join the Zoom call again for 5 minutes.
Oh my God, this is so embarrassing, and it happens to me all the time. And you know what? I've been a good girl. I connected my cable to have direct connection, so I don't go through Wi-Fi, to make sure my connection is stable.
All good.
I think internet hates me officially.
Oh my God. So we are all good. We are all settled. I'm happy, and people are still here. Thank you so much for sticking around. You guys have nerves with us. Thank you.
But you know what? People who know my live streams, I know they're very patient. They know that there's always something like this, and then they even keep archives with those moments, and they take it, they de-archive them later to make fun of me.
To make fun of you, to make some gifts out of it or something, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Oh my God. Okay. But back to your online live release show. There, everything went smooth. I'm very happy for you.
Yeah, and I think it's because I'm not the one who handled the connection stuff.
That's it. So you should have an assistant.
Oh, good idea.
There you go. Anybody that wants to help us, we are always happy for technology help. Oh my goodness.
I'm hiring people.
Right. Applications, please. Private message on Instagram to Melissa.
Please.
Oh yeah. So okay, but back to my question that I had before everything got frozen again. So how was it for you? I mean, now you have the second album with Ad Infinitum released. If you compare it to the first release, like, is it a different feeling? Was it, I don't know. I'm curious to hear how it is for you now to release a second one.
Yeah, it was definitely different. The main reason was because this time people had expectations, and we were like, we have to do as good or better than the first album. And then the other difference is that we decided to work without a producer this time for the creation of the songs, and then to work with Elias Omlid for the orchestrations, and then obviously with Jacob Hansen for mix, mastering, and post-production. But during the songwriting process, we decided to work without a producer. So we really had to trust our skills and our judgment on this, because there was no external opinion other than, you know, our partners and friends and family to tell us if anything was wrong. So we just had to really trust our gut feelings and to make it happen as good as possible. And so there was a little bit of extra pressure together with some extra freedom as well, because we really experienced much more. Like we went to, like, we used really our influences and skills to make something more special and younger, fresher, and you can hear some different influences if you compare it to the first records. It's it's heavier, it's darker, and we all went to different places with our own instruments where we didn't go before. So it was definitely enjoyable. But yeah, we were so relieved when we started to release the first single, the second single, and we saw that people loved it. So yeah.
Yeah, I was just about to ask, how was the feedback? I mean, I also really followed you on every release and so on. And I mean, feedback is great. How was it for you?
It was great. I think people really see Ad Infinitum as a band who's here to stay, and this is exactly what we want to achieve and to show, because we love what we do, and we want to continue writing this story. So it's nice when we see that people either stuck around from the beginning, or joined the train for the second album, and then went back to the previous record and love it just as much. And yeah, we can definitely feel that the band is evolving and growing, and that's very nice feeling.
You also had a lineup change, right, from the first album to the second album, right?
Yeah, we had a lineup change because we had to part ways with our previous bass player, Jonas, for health reasons. And yeah, that's always something a little bit special, because you start an adventure and you always hope that it's gonna be the same people from the beginning until well, hopefully no end. And but it was very smooth, and we're super happy now to work with Corby, who is just an amazing bass player and friend.
Yeah, very, very nice guys, by the way, everybody from your band. Yeah, it was super cool to play with you on the release show. It was really fun, and also to get to know everybody. It was very nice. Although, I mean, these days are always stressful. We even didn't talk that much because you were walking around, I was running around. I mean, what can you do on these days? So much to handle.
Yeah, and the guys from your band and from Dust and mine as well. And I felt almost a little bit bad because I just talked to a few people mostly after the shows, because before the show I don't want to talk to anybody.
Yeah, no, you're nervous, and the voice, I mean, then talking always that loud or so, I mean, you also don't want to stress it too much, right before singing.
Yeah, but everybody was super nice, and it made this evening even more special, because yeah, when you share it with people with lots of positive energies and great how do you say just great state of mind, it makes it even more beautiful when it's such an important day for you.
Definitely, and it was also so cool that we could play that in set 7, right? I mean, that's such an amazing venue in Switzerland.
It's my favorite, I think. At least so far. I haven't played them all, but it's my favorite so far. It's where I played my first big show with my first band, and it's this place where when we're all in local bands playing in my area, we were like, one day we'll play there, and one day it happens, and you're like, oh my god. So it was very special to go back there and to actually have our album release there. It was like surreal for me. I almost felt like, wow, we just type a cheat code and arrive there.
How did that go? Also, you're a hacker.
Yeah, but I still have connection problems.
Oh, damn it. Oh. No, but seriously, that was really a nice, wonderful evening that we could spend all together there. Really, really enjoyed that. And how was it for you now? I mean, is it the first time you were with Jacob Hansen, or did you already record with him for the first album?
For the first album, he mixed and mastered. And for the second one, he also recorded me, and then he mixed and mastered. And it was really, really nice because, well, first of all, his studio is amazing, and you feel like you're at home in this cozy place, and he's making coffee and bringing cake and stuff. So
wow,
it's so super nice. And it's just the dynamic of recording with him that was very natural and very pleasant for me, because sometimes you feel like if everybody's just doing his or her job, you're at least me, sometimes I'm a little bit insecure about, like, did I do right, did I do wrong, was that good, was that not good? And here I knew that he would push me to do my best. So I knew that if he would say, yeah, okay, we can continue, it means then that it's good. I did a great job.
What was it tough, or like did you have some moments, some intense moments?
Oh, definitely. Oh my god, I had this I spent, I don't know how much time on one chorus, because I absolutely wanted to I didn't want to cheat my way in the high notes. I wanted to go like full high belting, and it was way too high for me. So I took so much time to do it, and I was so frustrated. And then I tried again the day after, and I kind of, yeah, I did it, but and then the frustrating part is then not so long after this, I just tried it in the rehearsal room with the guys, and I nailed it. And I think it's just in my head sometimes I'm like, oh, this is too high, and you just
yeah,
and you
everything
cannot do it.
closes.
Exactly. And then when you just don't care about it, you're just like
yeah, no problem then. But everything is in the head. I mean, not everything, technique, of course, but so much is
so
just
much
here.
in your head.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Like when you're afraid of a note, you will for sure not hit it. Right?
Exactly.
Yeah. No. That's exactly this one. Actually, I watched once a masterclass of Christina Aguilera. I mean, she is master singing wise, right? And she said, never concentrate on the highest note, concentrate on the one afterwards. And it's true. You kind of throw the high note and you concentrate on the other notes afterwards, and somehow the high note comes much easier. Yeah,
this is very clever. I'm gonna try. I had once kind of similar some similar advice, but it was someone who told me, you have this high note, prepare your body to go higher so it feels actually easier.
Also good one. Interesting.
Yeah. And it worked for me.
Works. Okay, I'm gonna note that down. Actually, yeah, cool. Yeah. How was it for you to record also the screams? I mean, did you first do clean vocals and then some screams, or how is that process going?
So I did first all the cleans, and then I took the last 1 or 1.5 days doing only growls, because when you do so much, because it's not like just doing a show, or it's like you spend the entire day growling and redoing takes and then doing doubles and then this and that. So it's a lot, lot of harshness, and it's very demanding for the body. So I did it at the end to make sure that I wouldn't hurt my voice in any way, or not hurt, because I don't hurt my voice, but tire my voice or my body.
Yeah. Of course. I mean, this takes a lot of energy. I mean, recording vocals overall is everything to record is intense, but vocals, I mean, if you have several days after each other, it is already intense. And then adding the screams on top, it sounds pretty demanding, actually. Yeah. So talking about screams, I'm sorry, you knew it will come, because Melissa and me, we are sometimes in contact writing, and I already asked her, but I have to ask you now here again, just so if anybody's also interested about her screams, how you learned it, what technique you use, and why did you even start it? Like, just throw it in.
Okay. So I started and I'm very bad at years, like placing the years, what happened when. But I think it must have been in 2000, either 15 or 16, that I started really like training it, because I think it's when I discovered the song Sacrimony by Camelot. And on this song, there's Alyssa screaming. And I was like, this sounds super cool. I want to do it too. And it's kind of funny, because I had heard screams before, but I really thought, this is really cool the way she does it. And then I started to listen to what she did with The Agonist. And I fell in love with the song called Thank You Pain, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to learn. And then I started to watch tons, and I hurt my head.
What's up tonight? Seriously.
I started to watch tons and tons of videos of guys trying to explain how to scream. It made no sense at all to me. They were like, you have to whisper very loud, and I was like, what? And it doesn't work. It's not so the guys were explaining some weird stuff like this. And then I found this video of a girl, probably young adult or young or teenager, whatever, who was explaining, you have to imagine that your mom is coming to your room, and she said, clean your room, and you're like, and then half an hour later, you're still not cleaning your room, and she comes back and she's like, come on, clean your room, and you're like, this very teenager noise. And then she's coming back and you're pissed, so you're like, like, I'm not happy now.
Yeah. Oh, okay. And you could relate to that, and then it worked.
I could definitely relate to that. Yeah. And then I trained it. At first it's really, really complicated to do even just an entire sentence. So I was doing words, then trying to do one sentence. Then I remember, I think I picked an Arch Enemy song, and I was doing one sentence, then I leave one out to and one sentence, and
wow.
It was just taking so much. Breathing technique is something that you learn when you sing clean, but this is it takes so much more when you're growling, because you're using so much more pressure, at least for me, at least in the beginning. And until you learn kind of how to manage the air pressure and you get used to it, and then I could do an entire song, and then once you know how to scream and to sing to scream an entire song, you can start to really learn how to create your sound. For example, to go higher or lower, or more aggressive, or more demonic, or whatever you want to do. So I would say, honestly, it took me 1 year until I was ready to present it. Yeah, but also, I don't know, maybe it goes faster for other people, but for me it was like this point where I thought, okay, I can record and present it, and I'm okay with the opinion of the world coming at me.
I see.
And then you really, the more you do it, the more you can make it interesting. It's like a singing technique. You can give more emotion, more power, less, or
more colors. Sure. Okay. And I just wonder, like, when you say it took you like a year to present it in a way, what does it mean? Were you practicing it in the beginning every day, like 5 minutes, or like you forgot about it for a month again, or how is it like?
No, when I want to learn something, I'm usually very consistent. But the thing is, you cannot train it for 2 hours right from the beginning, because it's just gonna hurt. And at the beginning, I remember after training it at the rehearsal room, I felt so drained, so exhausted, because it was taking so much energy. So I would not like go to the rehearsal room every day. I would train it a little bit at home to train the sound, and then go to the rehearsal room for a more intensive training. But I was doing it regularly. But it's just that, I would not recommend to do it every day from the beginning, because it really, it feels like it should not hurt, because you really have to pay attention to the way you're feeling. If it hurts, then it might be wrong. You should not be using your vocal cords, and so there's definitely listen. Like, everyone who wants to learn it has to be aware of the signs of his or her body. But I think it's just because you go little by little and not full on from the beginning. Also, I have to say a little disclaimer. I'm very how do you say, I don't find the word, but I'm very perfectionist.
Yeah, okay,
So
I see.
I'm maybe I would have been able to present it a little bit earlier, but I was just not confident with the way it
Yeah.
sounded.
Wow. Well, and how do you call your technique that you're doing? Do you have a name for yourself?
I mean, I just, but it's just so complicated because there's tons of words for it, and I'm not even sure I have the right ones. But I just say scream or growl.
Okay.
And yeah. And I think the only difference I make is, for example, with this other technique, which is the fry scream, which uses the false chords. So I kind of assume that this is called the fry and the other one is called the growl, but I might be wrong.
Yeah. I think in the end there is no right or wrong, because everybody, I think, calls it a little bit different. Although I feel like this fry scream really like has an established name. If you do this with the false chords up there, then a lot of people call it fry. I think so. I'm diving a little bit into this topic. I'm just interested in it. So I'm like, okay, fry, I hear a lot, and actually growl. Yeah, like more this low one. Yeah. Wow. And do you feel like does it affect your clean vocals or not? I think if like for example me or any singer would come and tries to scream and like it closes, because you're like, wait, this is this can be dangerous, but I am sure it is not if you do it right. So how is it for you? I mean, it's probably also a training with the muscles and everything.
For me, it doesn't hurt at all. In the beginning, I felt a little bit tired, like, a little bit when you use too much a muscle, it becomes a little bit maybe swollen, but not so much. But a little bit like, oh, take some rest. Like if you go to the gym, after a while, you feel like, okay, now it's time to go home. But I don't feel any pain, and it doesn't affect my voice. It's just like when like I said, if I do a lot in the studio for an entire day or two, then I start to feel like, because also in the studio you want to make those special effects, and it's not always like the healthiest stuff. You're like, no, I'm gonna do something like
of course you give 180%.
Yeah, exactly. But I've been doing it on tour. I've been doing it in the studio. I've been doing it in the rehearsal room, and now I really don't feel any difference with my voice. I just feel like, I can switch between clean and growl and back to clean, and I have no problem, and I don't feel anything bad. So I guess I'm doing it right.
Yeah. This is so fascinating for me. I am always like, oh my God, they're screaming, then they're singing, screaming again, switching. I mean, must be also a switch from the support and everything, not only here, but from the belly and everything. So it's
it's a different sensation, but it's so difficult to explain. For me, I've had a lot of people asking me, so how does it feel? And I'm like, wow, it's so complicated to explain without actually trying it, because now it's just natural. It's like if you switch from head voice to chest voice. It just happens because you know how to do it.
Everything comes with a habit and by doing, right? Everything. So definitely. Wow. Hey, this is so interesting. And I mean, you are so active in so many ways. I mean, you do a lot of collaborations as well. I just heard this one with Blaster Checks, or what was the name, right? The Crown, right?
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, exactly,
yeah. How was that? I mean, you are really like exploring it all. This is awesome. I mean, growing and trying also different music styles and so on. How was this collaboration?
You know what? This is so funny, because they contacted me because they discovered me with Marching on Versailles from Ad Infinitum.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, wait, what?
Okay.
This is so cool. And I'm always open-minded to new things if it's well done. I would love to to explore more in the future and to collaborate with artists from other genres, because what do you want to look back at when you're, I don't know, 70 or 80, and you say, well, I've done a collaboration with Blaster Jacks and then with Lady Gaga. I don't know.
Wait, what? Future goals.
I shouldn't have said. No, I'm kidding. But why not? Because at the end of the day, you want to make your life as interesting as possible and as full as possible. You just want to live it and to live it. I have problems with some words in English. Martin always makes fun of me. Live. I don't want to leave life. I want to live life.
No. Okay, good. Yes. Then we are all happy. Yeah. Very, very good. Okay, and what is your next plan? Can you say us anything about maybe upcoming collaborations or? Yeah,
actually, I can, because it's been announced on their channel on Monday. Or has it been? Wait. Now I think I'm like, okay. I'm giving too much information.
Watch out for life.
Oh, shit. Okay, whatever. Forget what I just said. But I recently recorded something with Feuerschwanz, and this has been announced on their Instagram channel and on their Facebook probably.
Yeah.
So we recorded. They are about to release a new album, I think on the 31st of December, Memento Mori. And they have a bonus album where each member of the gang has chosen a song to cover, and Hans has chosen Warriors of the World by Manowar, and I've been invited to participate, and this is so cool.
Oh, this is so awesome. So this will come out soonish, let's say.
Soon.
Okay, super cool. Okay. So something to look forward to, something new again from you.
And how is it for you? Do you like to collaborate in other genres? And I'm curious as well.
Hey, yes, definitely. I agree with everything you say. Like when you're 80 and you want to look back, you want to have lived, right? And I am sure about that. When you try out also different styles, different music, you learn so much as a singer, as an artist. So I think an open mind in this is very rewarding. So where I did a little bit of like trying into more like electronic music with another kind that I did with Vidic from Infected Rain. Yes, we did like already 3 songs together that are more a little bit into this electronic stuff, and I really loved exploring this, and like totally different tone to the voice, also recording with somebody else, and so on, just to have new inputs, new strategies, and so on. It's you always just learn by doing, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so it's absolutely awesome to just explore like all the different corners, right? Instead of just going straight. And
you also discover new techniques or new things that you haven't explored with your voice. I mean, for me, I learned definitely a lot more by, I don't know, trying to sing a song from a non-metal artist and say, oh, I've never worked on this vocal technique before, so I'm going to try it. And this is how I gather more skills, actually, by trying some stuff that usually is not done in metal. And then I add it to my palette of skills, and then I can transform it or use it in my own songs.
Definitely. And also what I really appreciate about metal, I think this is the genre where you can put everything into. Everything has kind of space. I mean, if you come from more musical theater style, there's space in it. With metal, you can combine it.
Exactly. Yeah, I totally agree.
So
many that, by the way, there's so many people with so many experimentations with metal, with folk instruments, with electronic music, with pop music, with lots of stuff. I mean, you can also with Oh, Oriental music. I don't know. You probably know Mirath, for example, is one of my favorite bands. I love
Yeah,
what they
yeah,
did. Like the combination of Oriental music
yeah.
and metal is just so beautiful.
Wow. Oh, talking about Oriental stuff. Hey, oh, Bloody Wood. Oh my goodness. I explored, no, how to say, I saw a video. It is Indian music combined with metal. They're called Bloody Wood, I think. And
Okay.
I was just blown away. I found it the coolest thing, and there was a rapper and Indian music,
Okay.
Indian singing, but metal and screams, and I was just blown away. Really.
It's so
So
funny, the name Bloody Wood, it's like Bollywood,
yeah.
but bloody.
Yeah, or Bloody Hood or something. So
Bloody
exactly, but I think it comes from Bollywood. Yeah,
Wood.
yeah. This is so good. So everybody, seriously, just check them out. I just saw one video and I was just like, I love that. Just this mix between this traditional Indian music and then metal and rap and screams, and yeah,
That is
absolutely
so
awesome.
cool.
Yeah. And how I think Elaine, she does belly dancing, right?
True. I think she has, at least she has this belly dancer outfit,
Uh-huh.
or maybe it's actually mixed between belly dancer and metal. It's really, really cool. I don't know if she dances on stage. I know she has those wings, super cool wings.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's great. There you see, you have so much space for being creative in metal.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah. Oh wow, so cool. So everybody, Bollywood or Bollywood, really, this is really awesome. I just discovered them like 2 weeks ago or so, and I was blown away.
I have to
But
check them as well.
yeah, check them out, definitely. But talking about like new discoveries and so on, and new music, I mean, yesterday you and Ad Infinitum, you released a new single, right? Also, I mean, like a video to one of the tracks on the album.
Yeah.
And what's it all about? I mean, it's like a movie, right?
Yeah, it's so cool because so we wanted to make 4 videos in total, and we made this one for after the album release to keep the party going a little bit more. And
yeah,
we had the chance to film most of the video in this, it's called Stadttheater Amberg, in Amberg in Germany. And it's so interesting because the building was built in 1802.
Oh wow.
And it was originally a church, part of a monastery. And then if I'm right, and then later it's been transformed into a theater.
Wow.
And renovated,
okay, cool.
and renovated in like 2008 until 2010. I think I'm right. Or is it maybe even older than this? I don't now I have a doubt. If it's maybe it's 1802, maybe it's even earlier than this. Anyway, but it's a super old. Yeah. It's an old building that was first a church, and then it's been transformed into a theater, and then it's been renovated. So definitely full of history. And we filmed most of it there with the band performance shots, and also with Jake arriving in the place and being scared by the guys with the plague doctor mask. And the other part of the video was filmed in the forest, beautiful weather, wonderful shots actually. And it's always nice to put more thoughts into the video. And here I have to give the credits to Vincent, who did the video and all the thinking behind. I say Vincent, but he's German, so he's not pronouncing it. Vincent.
Okay.
But yeah, he did all the thinking, and also he has a brilliant mind. He's so creative, and he's so careful to the detail, and and yeah, it was very nice to film this. It was very we're more used to performance videos, and this time he said, no, we are going to do something very, very cinematic, and we did it, and it was very nice.
Very nice. Hey, and your dress.
Thank you.
Oh yes. Oh yes. I mean, this is really, really cool. Wow. I was like, when I saw the thumbnail already, I was like, okay, really love that. And the color fits you so well, really.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We had this idea of doing it in the theater, so I thought maybe I can find something special that also fits for the story shots. And I didn't want to use it only for the story shot. I was like, oh, it's such a beautiful dress. I want it as well for
her parents. Of course. Oh wow. No, this really, really cool. So you have four videos out, right?
4 videos out.
Yeah. And how did the collaboration with Nils from Amarante start? How did that idea come up?
Because we were supposed to, like, Dynasty and Ad Infinitum were supposed to go on tour in 2020. It didn't happen, but still the 2 bands released albums pretty much at the same time. And I remember thinking, oh, that's so bad because we cannot go on tour. Maybe we should collaborate in some way between albums, like just a single or whatever. And then in the end, we didn't create any single between albums because we've done this acoustic album, and then we just went straight into the second album. So there was no time for just a one-off single. But we kept the idea of having him on a track to bring something special, bring in little ear candies, icing on the cake.
Yes.
For the people, something special that it's not a little plus on one song, so people have something special to discover. And so when we had all the demos, we thought, okay, which song is the most suitable for two voices, and especially for his voice, and we chose Afterlife.
Wow, perfect choice for it.
Thanks.
Wow, cool. And did he also record with Jacob Hansen, or how was that?
Actually, he recorded he recorded in Sweden because he was in the middle of recording with Dynasty, I think. So
perfect. So we could combine that. So they're having another album coming out as well, like you, or I don't know.
I mean, they started releasing material. I don't know how much they said about it yet. So I think they just have material coming. That's
sure. So maybe there will be a tour Ad Infinitum Dynasty anyway, maybe 2022 or
maybe.
Who knows? Yeah. Are there any plans with Ad Infinitum, by the way?
There are plans. I think it's going to be announced soon, but we have a tour to announce very soon for 2022.
Yeah,
maybe another one, but it's always so uncertain because now there's already bands postponing tours to 2023, so we don't want to start announcing stuff too much too early, and then people are disappointed, we're disappointed. So we will first announce this one tour that is very likely to happen and some festivals as well.
Yeah.
Okay. I wish I could tell you everything about this tour because I'm so excited, and we've been preparing it for so long that, oh my God, now it's just torture not to be able to speak about it, but it's going to be great. It's going to be a European tour with great bands, and I encourage everyone to join the party and to take tickets as soon as possible.
Cool.
I hope we can finally announce it soon, and festivals in the summer, and
touring with your new album, basically. I mean, this is what you want to do now. You have a new album out, you want to go out there and play.
Yeah, definitely. We've been releasing one album, one acoustic album, another album, because we couldn't go on the road. Now we're back to exchanging ideas for a third album, because we still don't know when we will be able to go on the road, so we keep working, but hopefully we can finally go on tour soon. before the 10th album.
Fingers crossed. I mean, if you continue in that pace where you are working now, then maybe you will have the third album out until the tour will happen or so.
Who knows?
Who knows? Well.
Yeah.
No. Let's not hope like. But super cool. I'm very excited for you guys. This sounds like great news to come. Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yeah. And what about your new project? Not that new, but still, it's quite new. The Dark Side of the Moon.
Yeah. We
Mm-hmm.
went. Yeah.
What's up there?
Well, we went to the studio recently to record more material, and we will shoot a video very soon. And I don't have yet the release date, but I think it's safe to say that early 2022 we will release a new video with a special guest.
Whoa, super cool. All right. So, okay. And how did that project come to life?
This is the most random thing in my entire life, I think. I recorded for Feuerschwanz last year, and we released this this cover version of Ding, and it was released, I think, right after, maybe a few months after Marching on Versailles from Ad Infinitum. But at some point close to the summer, I think both videos were about to reach the 1 million views on YouTube. And I just randomly, I was at home and I'm thinking, I'm gonna text Hans and tell him that the first one who reached the 1 million wins the bet or can give a dare to the other. So I sit on the couch, I take my phone and I text him, blah, 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 blah. And he said, okay, deal. The first one reaching 1 million, like between him and me, me for Ad Infinitum and him for Feuerschwanz, obviously, can give a dare to the other. And we said, okay, but what's the dare? And no, we decided it after, actually. And then they reached the 1 million. And he said, okay, so I win. And I have this project where I'm transforming songs of Game of Thrones into metal songs. And I want you to sing on one of them. And I said, okay, cool. Not so bad.
Wow.
And then we recorded it, and then we showed it. No, actually, he showed it out of curiosity to their management, who showed it to Napalm Records, and Napalm said, we would love to have an entire album of this. Are you up for it? And we said, well, okay.
Okay, why not?
Basically, that's it.
Wow. Okay, out of a bet in a way, or like a joke in a way. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Wow. All right. And how many songs do you have out already?
With no, just one actually.
Oh, just this one. Yeah.
This one. Yeah.
Well, then it's about time.
Yeah, we've recorded this one for this bet actually long time ago, and then we thought, okay, so now it's becoming a band, but do we want to release this? Because we had it ready with the video. We're like, it would be nice to release it, and we decided to release it. And even though it's way before the rest of the album, it's just because we did it, and then we will release something more, and then something more, and eventually the album. It's not going to be like this typical 3-month album promotion cycle and preparation. I mean, it's we will take it a little bit more easy, because also we all have a main band next to it, so
definitely. This makes a difference. Some are on tour, some are songwriting for the main band, and then all together.
Exactly,
but cool that you anyway make time, everybody, for this project. Yes. Okay, so we can look forward to something new. Very good. I have one more question that I wanted to ask you. Just back to your Ad Infinitum album. How is the songwriting process in your band? How does it work? You said you changed the producer as well, and so on.
Yeah. Right now, the way it works, I mean, since the beginning of of the second album, and now also for the third, we just work all together and we exchange ideas. Like, for example, sometimes Adrian and Corby, they meet and they start writing some stuff, and then they send it to us, and then we to Nick and me, and then we work on it as well, and then we back and forth until we have a demo. Then sometimes I have ideas for vocal lines, and I just quickly program some stuff, and then I send it, for example, to Nick, and then he's gonna program temporarily program the drums and play some guitar, and then we send it to the others, and then it's just like everyone has ideas, and usually we work in a team of 2, and then we present the rest to the rest of the band. Or sometimes we just send ideas, and whoever has time works on the idea together with the person who sent it first, and in the end everybody works on every song. So yeah, so it makes sense in terms of sound, it's like a little bit of everyone from the band.
Wow, this is actually cool. And the lyrics they're from you, or yeah, you're okay. Wow, this is so nice. It's like the whole band actually creates songs. Everybody is involved, and all the ideas are welcome.
Yeah, exactly. And then when we have, I don't know, for example, 16 songs, then we choose the best 10 or 12 that will make it on the album.
Yeah, okay. And also with the help of the producer, I guess he will also guide you. And
well, we don't really have a producer anymore. We had one for the first album, and then for the second we decided to work without, so we just chose on our own. And then when the demos were done, we sent those we chose to Elias, who did the orchestrations.
Yeah.
And then we worked with Jacob, but more like for vocal recordings, and then mix and master and post-production, which was more like fine-tuning afterwards. But we didn't involve a producer during the songwriting process, because simply that's the way we prefer to do it right now. We like to have complete freedom, and also to learn how to do it on our own,
Yeah. Keep everything in the band, pretty much. Yeah. Wow. Hey, this is actually super great. I'm so happy that you found these guys, and that you are really working as a great team together, and now with Jacob Hansen and so on. Super nice. Okay.
Yeah, I'm so happy too. Really, really happy. It's nice when you find guys who share your vision of work and music, and with whom it's also fun to hang out, and who are super hardworking. Like, we share the work really in a way that is very, very nice, and everyone has his own skills, and it makes it like a little company of working together, and
creating, wow. Yeah, this sounds absolutely lovely. But you guys are from different countries. I mean, the guys are from Germany, right?
Yeah. Corby and Adrian are from Cologne, and Nick is from Kulmbach, where no, actually from Bamberg. Sorry, I always mix two. He will make fun of me because I always mix those two towns. He's from Bamberg, and so they are still in 2 different areas, and I'm in Denmark. So yeah.
Wow. And how does it make it more complicated, or not really, or how is it?
Not really. I mean, we're used to working remotely, and now I think there's a lot of bands doing it that way. The only thing is, when we meet, it's so intense, because we book, for example, a week, and then the first day we do rehearsal, then we have a video, then we have a photo shoot, then we have another video, then all the days are used, because we compress everything into one trip. And but it's super nice.
Squeezing everything into a week. And
how is it for you? You are not all in the same area, right?
No. We are from Poland, Italy, Germany, Switzerland. It's insane.
Wow.
So for us the same. I mean, if we have rehearsals, they need to be quick. and like right before a show or so we can like combine everything together.
Yeah.
We cannot just meet randomly up for an afternoon and rehearse. I mean, it just doesn't work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or when we had when we have music video shooting or something, you need to kind of combine it with something, because otherwise with all the expenses and all the effort, it's just not worth it. So we just need a little bit more of planning, but it's not impossible. But it's with 4 countries it is tricky, but we make it work somehow.
Wow. Yeah.
No. But now, I mean, I don't know when I will see the guys again. I hope very soon. We met up now when we had some festivals in summer. It was very nice actually to see everybody again. Oh, after such a long time. Yeah. So, but now first Christmastime, and then we will see what will come. Yes. How will you spend your December?
A little bit of time off. After all these months of promoting the album, interviews and everything, releases, it's gonna be necessary.
Definitely. And recharging.
Recharging. And then Christmas, a lot of eating and presents, exchange, and
nice.
And New Year, hopefully we have snow, because I love snow.
Yes. Fingers crossed.
Drinking liters of tea, because I love tea. Oh, and making Christmas biscuits, actually.
Of course. Oh my God, which ones are your favorite?
Usually those with it's lemon and vanilla, but they're very simple, but they are very tasty, and you can eat like with tea.
with the tea and a good movie or a good book.
Oh yeah, speaking of movie, probably watching again Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter, and I don't know. And you, by the way.
Sorry. Also Harry Potter. Oh yes. I wanted to start already to watch them all again, but I didn't have time. But it's planned for now until January. I want to be done, but let's see.
Nice.
But for me as well, Harry Potter is part of like autumn, winter. I mean, all year around, but then especially for you too.
Yeah, same, exactly the same. I love it, and it's just this atmosphere where you're like, feels good.
So good. And by the way, did you see on 1st of January they will have this Return to Hogwarts stream?
I'm gonna be watching this. And you?
Yeah, me too. I already noted it in my calendar, and definitely this is going to be a great start into the new year.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah, definitely. Wow, but hey, to look back on 2021, it was quite a year for you, right? I mean,
actually, it was no rest at all. No, but worth it.
But very worth it. And now I hope you can calm down a little bit this month before all the adventures next year again. Definitely.
Hopefully you too.
Yes. Of course. No, I love Christmastime, and now of course. I mean, I guess you also do some Patreon hangouts and stuff with Christmas and.
Yes. Oh my God, we will create a song live together. It's gonna be.
Wow. Okay. Well, that's something. Okay. Oh, this sounds interesting. Cool.
Yeah. But I guess you too.
Yeah. I'm doing a Christmas calendar actually, and stuff like that. I just love it. So spreading a little bit of Christmas spirit, definitely. Yes, can never harm anybody. But thank you so much, Melissa, for taking your time here and being so patient and trying it 3 times to make this work. And we did it. Can you imagine? We talked.
I didn't want to jinx it, but it's been a while since we haven't had any problems, so I'm very proud of us. Very happy.
I'm very happy, and people are still here. They really supported us. I really enjoyed it.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you everybody for watching.
And thank you for the invitation. It was really, really nice. Always nice to chat with you and to nerd a little bit about vocals, especially.
Yes, definitely. Oh, I'm so fascinated by it. So yeah, I will text you privately again about it and so on. I'm so like inspired by it. So yeah, really respect for that.
Well, you too. I mean, you're one of the most amazing singers I know. So yeah. No, seriously, I'm not saying this because we're talking. Your vocal technique is amazing. Your voice is amazing, and also the emotions that you transmit are so beautiful. So I really,
Thank you. Hey, thank you so much, Melissa. So I think we should do something together once. Yeah. Maybe on YouTube. Who knows? We will see. We will see what 2022 will bring.
Exactly.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, thank you everybody for joining us here, for all your lovely comments. I always watched it a little bit. Sometimes it's quite hard to do this multitasking, but I see like the chat was really alive. Thank you everybody for joining us here, for being so patient with us, and I hope to see you, of course, for the next episode. I don't know when and with who, but it definitely will happen. So but this time, thank you so much, Melissa, for joining us.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, okay, everybody have a nice rest of November and then a great start into the last month of the year tomorrow. Okay, everybody, take care. Thank you so much.
Take care.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Bye.